Hello. We are going to do the Shirley Downes observation, Shirley Downes pub, and the Shirley Downes evidence review. There is a secondary observation you can get near the beginning. I don't believe that it's timed. You can get it whether Tony Morgan is standing there or not, but I will point it out to you. It's relatively quick. Let's continue.
I wish I could make Catherine understand my actions. Every time I try, I either embarrass her or myself. There's always a cost. Last night, my neighbors watched in merriment as Catherine had to rescue me from Lady Doa's basement. If the bruises on my body are anything to go by, then I'm clearly making an impression on someone in Dahlia View. I've lost too much to stop now. But will Catherine ever forgive me?
Okay. If you go down here, you can see the yellow red around your thing. You could take a picture now, or you could take a picture afterwards, and he'll say the same thing. So take a picture of her.
Shirley is
Then you're
doing
gonna hear
something in a safe.
You're gonna hear something.
I'm not sure what.
That noise where she's wondering what it is Tony Morgan. Now he just dropped that, and he's putting stuff. So it's the same scene that you're taking a picture of.
It's too far away. I'll have to zoom in. Mr. Morgan, don't give up hope.
Even after he goes away, you could still take the picture, I think. But he'll say the same thing even if he's not standing there. Let's kind of sort of time. But she'll sit in that window until we do stuff with her. So, take a picture of the crow's nest.
I wonder how the searches have been going. No, the fact that I haven't heard anything speaks volumes.
You want to take a picture of the alleyway that the intruder ran down?
My attacker fled this way last night. I wonder if the police even looked. I doubt they believed me. They treated me as if I was the suspect.
You want to take a picture of Harold Levy's apartment?
Looks like nobody's home. Most people are at Sunday service. I didn't peg Levy as the church-going type. Perhaps he's robbing the donation plate as we speak.
Make sure to take a picture of the shoe for the achievement.
Larry's missing shoe.
You could take another picture of him if you want, but you don't need to. And then we're gonna go in the front. You can't really see anything unless you zoom in really well, but there's the chalk markings on the ground. That's what you're taking a picture of.
Almost faded completely. It can't end like this.
Alright. Over to Lady Doors, you're going to take a picture of the broom in the front of the house.
Either the police or Lady Doa cleaned the broken glass from last night.
And then you're going to take a picture of the basement.
I know I'm right. She was down there. She had to be.
And I think that's it for extracurricular activities. We're going to take a picture of her smoking a cigarette in the window.
She's just sitting, smoking at the moment. Not really doing. Hang on. She's seen or heard something. She's got a weapon. A candlestick. That's not going to do anything. What in God's name? Is there someone inside with her? My attacker? Something smashed. My attacker is in there as I speak.
Biggest thing with her is once you take a picture of her in the window, you want to make sure you just follow her around, and anytime the yellow comes up, take a picture.
Shirley, don't do this alone. Trust me. I know how this ends. Turn around and leave. Shirley, be careful. Even if I leave now, I won't get to her in time. Christ.
She'll eventually come back. La, 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 la. Oh, there's her leg.
She's searched the whole place. It doesn't look like she's seen anyone. She's leaving. Good. She's safe for now, at least.
Morgan's back out here. Again.
Might have to zoom in for a closer look. No one has a clue what's happening. Even Tony Morgan. He's seen something. Something in the alleyway.
I think we'll hear a smash.
God, she's been attacked. Be careful, Mr. Morgan. It might not be safe.
Somebody call the police. Anybody, please. There's been another attack.
Mr. Morgan, you take her to the hospital. I'll call the police. Right,
And
enough
now
time
we're done
should
with
have
the
passed.
observation.
Maybe I can get into the crow's nest without anyone seeing me. I'll call the police when I'm good and ready.
Yeah, that's worked out so far for you. All right. Onwards to the pub.
Now, who attacked us? And what did they leave behind?
Take a look at this.
This belongs to Shirley. It must have fallen off during the attack.
Careful you don't roll back down. Don't think there's much to see up here. There's a couple things. Broken glass right here.
This must be the smash I heard. What kind of a coward attacks someone from behind?
box over here you can look at. There's nothing in it. More box here. Here. I don't think there's anything here for us to get into. And you can exit, but there's nothing to actually see or do. So we're gonna go into the door.
Are you still here?
Okay. Look at the front table.
This is where Mr. Morgan and Theo joined the search. It's been days. It's unlikely that the police still be alive.
Meeting point. I think there's anything here. You can pick up some chalk if you wanted. Police hat. This door, I believe, is locked.
Oh, it's locked. Barred means barred. I'm glad I'm not on Shirley's bad side.
Right. I think this one's locked.
Locked.
Can't get up the stairs.
Is anyone up there? Come down if you are. I sure as hell can't come up. I know you're in here.
I don't think there's anything here. And this door we can go into. Like the kitchen. Pot, the knife, sink.
She must have been cooking when the attacker arrived.
I don't know, beets maybe? Onion. Oh. Cocoa. You'll find a few of these. Get up. Let me pick you up, will you? Fine, we'll pick up another one somewhere else. Alex gave me the recipe book. There was one in Annabelle's kitchen.
Hello. You can't hide anymore.
It'll be in there at some point in time. The store opens.
Is anyone here? No. Well, at least I can look around without keeping an eye over my shoulder.
Yep. Breaking and entering 101. Alright, what do we got going on here?
There's a lot going on around Riverport. The town's moving on.
I don't think anything is particularly special. Can't get into here yet without a code. There's the door to get into the phone booth. Right next to the phone booth is a token. You'll find a bunch of these tokens around. They're for the jukebox. They're just for fun. You don't have to do anything, but we'll play some of them in the jukebox when we get to it. This door doesn't do anything. We'll go to the restroom.
Hello? There's nowhere to hide. Oh, Jesus.
Bird.
I suppose you think that was funny, jumping out at me like that. You have no idea how close I was to talking to a bloody pigeon. Now, what am I going to call you?
Fluffy.
Fluffy. You don't say much, do you? So, Fluffy, who do you think attacked Shirley and I? Well, no, you're probably right.
No point to be in the bathroom. It's just a little scare tactic. You go to the sink. Let's see.
Jesus, what happened here? Charlotte May? Not with all the police present, surely.
I doubt it. Look at the cloth. You can turn on faucets if you want. It's not going to clean up the blood. It's just there. You can look in this toilet if you wanted. Oh, okay. Flip it over here, but you can click on it.
Nothing here. I'm not sure what I was expecting.
And then over here is a cabinet, which we're going to have to come back and unlock. And leave.
It looks as though the police padlocked these doors. I doubt I'll find any keys for them.
Meaning we'll have to pick them open. Go the other side.
Very interesting. Worth a small peek.
And there's two of them. Alright. Round. There's a cup. Going around. There's a table. Oh, and look, you can see a stamp right there. But you gotta move. You gotta pick up the pint glass, move it, and then pick up the stamp.
This is why I don't gamble.
Playing cards. A glass of what looks like orange juice, but it's a little too foamy for orange juice.
So this is what the police call looking for Charlotte May.
Huh. Fabulous. There's this poster, which we've already taken a picture of.
Locked.
I'll have to get a key for that.
I don't think I can pick this type of lock. I might need to find a key. This is the smash that Shirley and I heard. I should be able to get around it.
Alright. Back up. Right. Alright. Here's a jukebox. Power on the jukebox. And then you can inventory a coin into the jukebox. And then you can pick one of the ones that you want. So let's do this one. And then it'll play something. And then you'll hear it while you're wandering around. No, back up. Spin around. There we go. Oh, you can do it. There we go. And a note on the office.
So the magnetic door can be turned off with the breaker switch in the delivery room.
You'll have to find the breaker switch. Over to the pool table, grab a pool stick, and you're like, what do I do? Grab the pool cue. When at first I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But if you look up, there's a spot. You gotta get the... and then keep it in the circle. And it'll hit down the keys. It took me a second to realize I had to do that. Ooh, a candlestick. Dang it.
Shirley was holding this when the attacker was here. It's the one from Lady Doer's house.
Yep, yep.
She mustn't have got a good enough price from Terence Trilby.
Hmm. Sit there. I think this is still locked, so you can't do anything with it, so we have to go behind the bar. Countertop. Lift up, and then go behind the bar. And then there's this thing right here. You hit this, it rings this bell. You can look at cigarettes if you want. Everett.
Prices are steep. It's a wonder she has any customers at all.
Alright. You can flow any of these that you want. Click on drag, and then beer will just flow. You're not touching it or anything, so it's just going to flow for a certain amount of time, and then it goes into a drain. Alright. Cash register.
Oh, probably nothing inside it, but worth a look all the same.
So I think we need to have the key, which we have keys now. So use the key on the hole, and you're just going to figure out which key it is. What's the first one? Look at that.
That was right. Nothing special.
Well, you can pick another token. You can pick all these tokens and play all the songs if you want. Go back in here, because then there's a note here.
Oh, looks like a staff note.
They're telling you that
They haven't hooked up all the beer taps by the sound of it.
Greystone and Bitters barrels are what we need to know from this. And there's this down here. Open it.
Let's see.
The letter talking about Larry coming home drunk.
Larry sounds like a charming fellow.
And then you want to rotate the box until you get to open. Here, open the box. And then grab the coupler handle.
A handle of some kind. There must be something to do with the pub.
Yeah, and you can look over here and look at the money if you want. Cute. Glass. And that does it for this. This is your Braystones and Bitters. If you try to use it, there's nothing going to come out because it's not hooked up. Alright, now we're going to go this way. Open the deadbolt. And open the countertop. And we can go through. And then we have those keys. We have 2 more keys to do, so we're going to use the key that is going to the bathroom. The bathroom. There's a cabinet in the bathroom. Along with Fluffy. Use the key. Not the first one. Maybe it's this one. Unlocked. Nice. Open the door. Oh, and we're gonna pick up this hairpin.
I'll have a use for you.
Yes, well. Go back to the cabinet.
Could be useful.
Make sure we take a picture of that. Look at this thing out here. Don't do anything. And I'm pretty sure that's it for the cabinet. That's it for the bathroom. Alright. So now our last key goes to, oh, color there, goes to the dartboard case right here. So last key is going to be key 3. And we can open up the dartboard. Down here at the bottom, there's a damaged dart. We want to pick that up.
This will come in handy.
And then on the dartboard, there's a couple darts. You could pick those up and take them. And then there's a saying here.
Catherine's trying her best to fit in.
All right, so at this point in time, you can work on your achievement for the dartboard. The achievement is to get a perfect score. So to do the dart game, you need to hit a max amount of 120. And the way the dartboards work, you've got this column is 20. This section right here is double, so it would be 40. And this inner ring right here is triple, so it would be 60. So to get a full score of 120, you need to hit 360s for 120. So your goal is to get the dart. Select the dart, select the dartboard, and depending on where you throw it, depends on where it lands. I find the best place to do it at, if you take the tip of your dart, which you can see in the yellow, you want to put it in this bottom green square and try to get it very in the middle of this green square, and then select very tinily below it. Let's see, I was too high. So you want to try to aim for the middle of this square and then a little lower with the tip of your dart. So sometimes you'll get a reflection on the dart tip, and I think once you get to the center, that reflection goes completely away. So you go like a little bit below it. Let's see, that one is a little low. But this is just a trial and error until you get 60. If you don't start with 60, start over, because you need to hit 60 3 times. If you do 3 and you end with 60, and then you start over, your first dart will already be lined up where it's supposed to be lined up. So I just got 60, and I'm going to do it again. My dart is already lined up where it was for my last shot. So if I hit it, stop moving it, it goes to 60. So if you can get 60 on your last one, your last of 3 shots, start again, and then hit it, and your first one will be 60. And then you'll have to do the other 3 at 60 as well. Yep, that one was a little low. So like I said, this is just a matter of, you're just going to have to do it until you get it. Maybe you're really good. I use a controller. If you use a mouse and keyboard, maybe it'll be a little easier. I also feel like this is really dark, so I have to squint really hard on this dartboard. That doesn't matter where you select. But see, sometimes you won't get a reflection on the dart, and other times you will. So you might just have to squint real hard to see where exactly it's lined up in the dart. So you want the center of the green, a little bit lower. See, I didn't quite go a little bit lower. And now we've got that reflection, and I feel like when that reflection goes away, you're in the center. didn't quite make it. Yes! Alright, so when you're done with the dartboard, now we can go and try to pick the locks on the police doors over here. We've got the hairpin that we're going to use as a lockpick and that broken dart. Alright. Now let's see. Oh, there it is. Maybe. Up around this way. Nope. You looked. Ugh. Seriously. Apparently I get too quick about it. Again, nice and slow. And ugh, it's a free one. Okay. Oh, suddenly way over here. Da, da, da. Fabulous.
The police evidence board. What? The McKees hit a dog. It makes sense. And Levy was diluting oils, among other things. Catherine said as much, and I didn't listen.
Alright, I'll take a picture of
And
this.
what's this? Evidence I haven't seen. No wonder I'm pulling at straws.
Well, you're not a police officer. Alright, so we'll zoom in and we'll take some pictures.
There was something here. Why have they removed it?
You want to take a picture of
Shirley
all of the
thinks that this
evidence, or
Larry
at least
fellow could have
talk
been
about
involved.
all the evidence?
He sounded too drunk when I heard him.
And all of them.
This was smashed during the attack. Some of my neighbors claim to have heard it. Well, just as I thought.
Grab chemicals.
Well, that's what I have too.
Yep. So those two we have. Over here, there's another token if you want it.
Looks like it's for the jukebox.
I already figured that out. And that mug, and then we'll go over to this board.
I should look a little closer at this.
So each set of people you want to go on to and talk about
I
them.
wonder what she told them about me. There must be an embarrassment to her. All the more reason to find that little girl and prove myself. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. And they're just as clueless to who took her as I am.
Alright, let's get there. This gives the last bio on them, I believe.
Circumstantial? Damn the law. They know full well what they found. They're just not allowed to act on it without more evidence.
Yeah, I think it's the last bio on these three down here.
So, he's guilty after all. Just not for the abduction of Charlotte May by the looks of things. I hope they get that warrant soon.
Yep, see, new bio entry.
It looks like they have a fine coming their way. Poor dog. No wonder they tried to hide it.
New bio entries. And I think that takes care of that.
This is good stuff. The place is a goldmine for my evidence board.
Alright, we're gonna go to this door. Pick this lock with the damaged dart. Mm. Dang it. Hey? Oh my goodness. Okay. Slowly. Slowly. As I've said before, I'm pretty sure this is easier with a keyboard and mouse. Practically put me in the same spot. Ugh. Like you struggled with this last time, so we're gonna force you to do it again. Perfect. And in we go.
Oh, they're busier than I thought. Catherine's been working hard.
Letter.
Looks like this note's been flagged by an officer.
The note says be on the evidence board, and she's not.
Shirley knows how to put on a song and a dance. I already know she's a liar and a thief. It's from Shirley.
I think that's it.
She gets more and more interesting every time. Are these all kidnappings from the past?
Posters.
No.
Empty box. The police hat if you want. Wait. Charlotte makes photo. Case file. I can zoom in on it. Not sure. I don't think there's.
Now, who would be calling on a Sunday morning? It might be worth answering. Basically what the newspaper said.
That'll ring, I think, until we get there. Then we'll leave. Go over to the phone.
Hello, the Crow's Nest.
Oh, thank God. I was worried Shirley might answer. My name's William Crow.
Yes, Mr. Crow. What is it I can do for you?
I'm sorry, officer. I wanted to speak to one of you yesterday, but I lost my nerve. Oh, sorry. I'm the pub owner of the Crow's Nest.
Really? I thought that Shirley was the owner.
No. She has a habit of telling people that, but she just manages the place.
Is that so?
Can I talk to you about something, officer?
Well,
Listen, I don't want Shirley to get into trouble, but I've got to get it off my chest.
Go ahead.
Well, I saw her do something yesterday whilst I was locking up.
Go on.
Oh, God. She took something from your evidence room. I don't know what, and I don't care to find out, but I can tell you where she put it.
I think that would be a good idea, son.
You promise me she won't get into any trouble?
I'll have a word with her and leave it at that. As long as you tell me where it is, I think we're all good, Mr. Crow.
Thank you, officer. You're a good man.
Yeah, so, where do I look?
The pillar that Officer Foster put his fist through the other night? You know the one?
Yes. And, again, we're sorry about the mess.
Hey, I'm a sore loser at darts myself. I just hope his hand's okay. Anyway, we put up a poster to cover the hole, so that's where she hit it.
Mr. Crow, could you do me a favor and stay on the line whilst I check?
Sure thing.
Really like to use the word whilst? Whilst?
So there's a poster covering a hole in a pillar.
Right by the dartboard. Hole. Glass shard.
So Mr. Crow was right. Shirley stole this from the police evidence room. What on earth was she thinking? This does not look like the behavior of an innocent woman. I'd better tell him that I found it. Mr. Crow?
You found it?
Yes. Thank you very much for coming to us with this.
You're welcome. And between you and me, I think Shirley's up to something. I don't want the pub's good name dragging through the mud if I'm right.
Well, you did the right thing.
Good. Oh, and she obviously found a way into your case rooms. Don't ask me how. If you need a place to store any evidence, then you can use my locker in the room just to your right. Not sure how safe it is for you, but it's something.
That's very kind of you. I think I will take that code.
Sure thing. It's 8068.
You've been a great help to us, Mr. Crow. Thank you again.
My pleasure, officer. And please, go easy on her.
Good day, Mr. Crow.
Good day.
All right.
Impersonating an officer. I'm going to burn in hell for that one.
All right, 8068, right? 8068. 8068. Fabulous. All right. That's the Braystones one that's not hooked up yet. This beer coupler. Need the sink.
Way ahead of you.
All the hazardous cleaning things. Oh look, there's another coin if you want it. Next time we go in there, we'll maybe turn the jukebox back on. Locker door. And we'll take this
A
hose.
spare pipe of some kind.
Now what we want to do is we want to be able to get into there.
That's the fuse board that Shirley's office note talked about. Now how the hell do I shift this barrel?
By emptying it. First we got to hook it up. Go here and then you can read this.
Congratulations. Now I know how to change a beer barrel.
Turn off the gas, connect the pipe, coupler, gas back on, and then let it flow. So we want to turn off gas.
Right,
And see
I've
the
done
little
that.
thing go down. Oh, and we want to hook up the pipe that we got to this blue line right here. And then it'll hook up to this right here.
Attached. What next?
You can always look back at this if you're not sure. So next thing we're going to use the handle until it clicks. Counterclockwise, right? Yeah. Anti-clockwise, so counterclockwise. forward here. The coupler we got behind the bar. Put it on here. And then we're going to go counterclockwise. B2R.
That sounded like a good strong click to me.
Alright, and then over here again. Turn back on the gas.
Turned
Turn the
and
gas
on. I'm a natural.
And now we're going to go back to the bar. And we're going to pull down that tap and drain it. I know, what a waste. This one, so I'll push it back up. Nothing flowed out of it the last time, but now stuff will flow out of it. Voila! God, that's flowing out of there. Go back to peg. And then we can move it. Oh, with this again. Okay. Ooh, one's done.
Fair enough.
How many bears, right? I don't think there's anything in here. Let's see, except this.
This looks like the stock delivery I've just destroyed. I hope it wasn't too expensive. Very interesting.
We hooked up the switch by your office door to ring the last orders bell. Yeah, that's going to come in handy. This you can read too if you want, which is going to come in handy. Alright, and now we want this. Turning it off.
Now, let's see if those office doors have opened.
Bolt this. So the reason the last bell thing matters, which we rang earlier, is because this glass right here, it fell. And if you read the sign that we've taken a couple pictures of, glasses left, where is it? Right here. Glasses left on the last order bell will fall off when it rings. You will be charged for broken pint glass. So when that doorbell is hit, it rings, and then the glass falls off. Oh, look, that door's open now because the magnet's there. And now this door's open. And there's a bell right here.
Oh, the last orders bell.
This is where she was when she heard the smash. That's her sister. Not sure what that picture's of. That's her sister. Didn't much? Alright. Let's go over here. I think be able to see. Oh, I guess not. Okay.
I thought I saw you come in here.
Mr. Morgan,
What on earth are you doing, Mr. Conway?
I'm looking for Charlotte May. I told you I'd stop at nothing to find her.
Indeed you did. And you breaking into Shirley's pub is your way of doing that?
Do you really want to know?
I'm not sure I do.
Though I could ask you the same thing. What are you doing here, Mr. Morgan?
Well, when I saw you come over here, I couldn't do it any longer.
Do what?
Let other people act for me. Sit on my bottom whilst my daughter... It's a father's responsibility to protect his child, and I should have...
Mr. Morgan, not everybody is cut out for this. It's fully understandable if you're not. Well,
You see what I mean? You can't bring yourself to say it. I'm a coward, and it's shameful.
I don't think you're a coward.
Then tell me what I can do. Let me prove it to you. Let me help in some way with... What is it you're doing exactly?
You can help by making your way back home and letting me...
Robert, please.
Very well. The flat, upstairs. Obviously I can't search it myself, so perhaps you can shed some light up there.
Thank you. And please, you only have to say if I'm putting you out.
We will need to hurry, Mr. Morgan.
Understood.
All right.
Oh, by the way, how is Shirley Downes? Has she been treated?
Yes, the doctor said she was fine. She'll be released later today.
Did she say who attacked her?
No, she didn't say.
Damn. Well, thank you for that, anyway.
That's fine, Mr. Conway. So what am I looking for up here?
Anything that looks interesting or out of the ordinary, I suppose.
You want that?
I'm not sure if this counts, but there's a locked door up here.
What's so strange about that?
Well, it's locked, but there's no keyhole.
That is strange. Anything else?
There's a panel on the side, if that helps. It looks like it might open somehow.
Perhaps. Leave it with me. I'll find a way in.
Obviously, you couldn't look at these two cabinets until after Tony Morgan came in, and now you can go back over here. And this will help us figure out where he needs to go.
This is where I've been searching. The upstairs is in the top right. Switches behind the desk.
Almost finished soldering. That's why we need the solder iron. If you're not sure how to read this, you can always do the read, and it makes a better picture of it. Before we move on, I'm gonna look. La, la, la. Locked door right here. Can't get into yet. Here's the soldering stuff.
This soldering iron might come in handy.
We picked up the solder iron. Or solder. This is the soldering iron. Maybe it goes here. Stick it there, and then grab this.
That should work. Let's see if the switches are connected.
I don't know which is which.
Something opened in this room. Mr. Morgan?
Yes?
Try that door again. I think I might have cracked it.
It's open. How did you do that?
I have my ways. Could you tell me what's inside?
It's a safe.
I thought as much.
Probably the pub takings, I would imagine.
Probably, yes. I'll keep it in mind. Let me know if you find a key for it.
I will do. Mr. Conway,
Yes.
this all feels a little... well, now that I'm here, I feel a little uncomfortable doing this.
Well, do you want to find your daughter?
I'll keep looking.
Fabulous. Don't need to because it's already unlocked. Alright. So before we do that last one where something opened up, I'm just going to finish evaluating this room. You can go up to the windows and look out and see outside. This is where she was sitting before smoking. Right around here is her calendar.
It must be that Lord of the Rings book on Annabelle's calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have to guess what she wanted from him. She has everyone convinced that she owns the place. She's a compulsive liar. She's far less organized than her sister.
Annabelle's birthday.
Annabelle, 30 this year.
Alright. And then down here, there's nothing to do down here. Over on the desk, there's the trash. Doesn't really do anything
People really
for
are
us
moving
except for
on.
that child abduction thing. And then right down here, you can kind of see this red bag, and you can see the stamp sticking right out there.
I already know Shirley's a thief. I don't feel bad about this at all.
You don't actually get in there, you pick this up. 'Cause yeah, you don't look at this, you don't look at yeah. You're just looking at it. And then, I think, that we already looked at. This is to the stairs. So eventually, Tony Morgan is going to toss something down for us. And we have to catch it, just like with the key from Lady Door. This is the second half of that achievement. You have to catch it on the way down first time. If you miss it, you have to play through this whole scene again. There'll be a quick time event, and you just have to press whatever you need to press. Okay, so now what we want to do, come over here. Oh, no. No. Over here, we're going to click on this area, hit this button, something opens, and you can see it. Over there in the corner, there's a picture frame that's popped out of the wall. Right here. Fabulous. Candlestick.
This is from Lady Doe's home.
The
She
silver
was
one
right
with
to
the
hide her
ribbon link.
belongings under the floorboards.
Mm-hmm.
Shirley has light fingers.
And we got our music box.
Mr. Morgan?
You can call me Tony, you know.
Of course, I'm sorry. There's a music box down here. It's identical to her sister's. Is there anything up there that I might be able to use as a pick?
Okay. What would I need to look for?
Something small enough to fit into a lock.
Like a small screwdriver?
Smaller than that. Like a needle I can bend or a piece of wire.
Where would you like me to begin?
Bear with me 1 second. I should use the blueprint on Shirley's desk to guide Mr. Morgan. It has the whole of the upstairs mapped out.
Bio entries for this. And then we're going to come back with a lock. So we got to go over to the map.
I'm ready to guide you. Are you ready to look?
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, I find it's easier to be able to read this. Think of a coat hanger, so I always have them go into, I think, the bedroom. Oh, there's a dark thing in there. You're just not giving me the area I want you to go in. There we go. Wardrobe.
Is the wardrobe unlocked?
Looking now. There's a coat hanger.
Perfect. Can you throw it down to me?
Will do. Can you come to the stairs?
So this is where he's going to throw the coat hanger down to you, and you have to catch it. Once you click this X, it'll start.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Got it.
Alright, and we're going to use this coat hanger over here on the music box. No, we gotta go that way. Dang it. Right up. Ugh. I'll get there. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. You what? Alright, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Okay. Up and down the way. LB. Oh good, it's only one. There we go. Get that to pop open. And then we have the key.
Good. That worked.
Oh, good. Anything useful?
I'll let you know. Anything on your end?
No, not yet.
This key goes to the
By
drawer.
the way, I saw you last night with the police. What was all that about?
You mean the police haven't told you?
Told me what?
For God's sake, Catherine. It's probably nothing, but I thought that Charlotte may have been in Lady Doa's home.
What? You saw my Charlotte?
No, and I may very well have been mistaken.
I don't understand. You... Why didn't the police tell me?
They mustn't have found enough evidence. Oh, they didn't believe me.
Do you think she was there?
Perhaps. But I have no proof. I'm sorry. That's why I'm continuing my search.
Alright.
Is everything all right?
Let's... Carry on, Mr. Conway.
Alright, so at the desk, now that you have the key, come back over here to the lock. Use the key on the lock, and then you can open the drawer. And then you can read her diary.
I think that safe might be important after all.
Really?
How does it open?
I did look, but give me a second. It takes a key of some kind, and there's a dial for a combination.
Do you have anything to use as a pick?
I gave the hanger to you. I can get another one, though.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to throw you something.
All right. I'm at the stairs waiting.
Alright, I'll throw him something in a second, but what we're learning from the diary, that reminder, it's right here. Change the upstairs save combination lock to Annabelle's birth year. So we know that it's Annabelle's birth year, and we know that her 30th, based on the calendar, is this year of 54, so 54 minus 30 is 44. So 1924. Now, what are we throwing him? A key? Oh, the tension wrench. Where was that tension wrench at this whole time? We didn't have it. Anyway, click on the stairs and throw the tension wrench.
Oh, blast!
Apologies. I don't know my own strength.
Not to worry. I can see it. Thank you.
Right. I'll try and find a code.
All right.
Put this in. 1, 9, 2, 4.
We're in. Well, at least the combination worked. I still have no idea what to do with this thing you threw to me.
We're going to pick that lock, Mr. Morgan.
Okay. And how on earth does one start that?
You see the hairpin?
I do.
Put that to one side. The other thing you have is called a tension wrench.
Okay.
Insert it into the lock near the bottom.
I've done that.
Now, this next part requires some patience.
Oh dear.
Put the coat hanger above the wrench and put it to the back of the lock. We're going to navigate around the lock by feel.
I'm not sure this is something I can do, Mr. Conway.
Yes, you can. Just try to be slow.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to pick the lock down here that he's picking. And I think anytime you mess up, he says, it's okay, we're going to try it again.
Blast! I'm sorry it slipped out.
Not to worry. Just start again.
Mr. Conway, I really don't think I can do this.
Trust me. Yes, you can.
Fine, I'll try again.
Totally. Go around, all right, and...
First one down.
You need to move the pick to the back of the lock. There are probably around 3 or 4 things to pick before you're done. Keep going.
Thank you.
Ooh, that one was easy.
Second pin down.
Keep going. You're doing well.
Well, it can all be as easy as the second one we did. That'd be awesome.
That's 3 down.
You're almost there.
Thank you for your patience, Robert.
Death grip on my controller to hold all of the trigger buttons down, or shoulder buttons down. Whatever you want to call them. Dang it.
I don't believe it. You did it. It's open.
Well done.
Right. Let's take a look inside. My dear God. I think this might be what you were looking for. This is hair. Maybe dried blood, too. Does this mean... I don't understand.
What's the matter?
It's the weapon with blood on it. Did you know this was here?
I can assure you I did not.
Then what does this mean, Mr. Conway?
It could mean anything. It's best not to jump to conclusions, at least until I've had a chance to examine it further.
Alright, we're going to grab the
Let me
spyglass,
take a look.
and then we're going to automatically put the shard in there. Gotta click
Perfect fit.
twice. And we're taking the spyglass.
Where is my daughter, Mr. Conway? You promised you'd find her.
Mr. Morgan, let's find out together.
Alright, now on to evidence review.
After searching Shirley's pub, it's clear to me that she's a person of questionable morality. The glass shard that the police found matched the small telescope perfectly. I'm positive it was the weapon used to hit Tony Morgan, but I found no trace of Charlotte May. This is my last chance. I need to know a few more things before I accuse Shirley of anything.
Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Shirley used Lady Doer's telescope to spy on the Morgans. Is there any evidence that places her in Lady Doer's home on the night that Charlotte May was taken?
That one I struggle with.
The only proof of an intruder at Shirley Downes' pub was a glass they may have smashed during the attack. Is it possible that there was no intruder? Is it possible the glass could have smashed in some other way?
That one I can do.
I've taken some excerpts from the police report I found. Can I use them to connect Shirley to the kidnapping?
Okay. We'll do this one first. The glass breaking in another way. We need 2 pieces of evidence. So, this one right here. This says glasses left on the last order bell will fall when it rings. This is the piece of evidence we want because we also read, which isn't here, that the newly hooked up electrical wires put a bell in the office room that hooks up to the last orders. So if you hit this button, it'll ring the last orders. So then if you hit this button and there's a glass there, the glass will smash. So this is our other piece of evidence. So this up here, here, connect this one to glass left on the order bell. And this one, no. Connect this evidence. What we want is we want to hook it up to this last order bell, but it's saying junction E. You look over here to where junction E is, and it's the ring main 2, so that's where we hook it up. And let's see if we got it.
Good.
Yes.
Now to sort out everything else.
Alright. This one, any evidence match police reports. Connection to Charlotte May's kidnapping. So what we'll do, if you get this clipboard here, you zoom in. It's easy if you look at the police report first. Where's the police report? This one. Fiber from multicolored black and green rope. So this is an excerpt of the police report. So we're going to transfer that. Then this clipboard, when you zoom in, it talks about this green binding, and it says I couldn't get any of that two-tone one you normally get. That's the evidence we want. That over there. Then this excerpt is not needed. This excerpt, this one. Traces of heavy sedatives, unconscious. That's the one we want. And then you look at this chemical bottle and it says loss of consciousness. So that's what we want. Okay, which is you. You're the loss of consciousness. So we'll put you up here. And then we'll put this one down here. This one here. 4 things. So we'll connect this one. The black and green rope. Connect this one. You want it to, not where it says green binding, you want it on the note that says I couldn't get your usual two-tone. Okay, you're going to connect this one to the police report that says unconscious. And then connect this one to where it says unconscious in the description. Well, let's check it.
Good, I thought as much.
2 for 2.
Now to continue. Shirley used Lady Doer's telescope to spy on the Morgans. Is there any evidence that places her in Lady Doer's home on the night that Charlotte May was taken?
Right. Evidence that she was there the night Charlotte May was taken. This is the newspaper. It says when she was taken on Tuesday the 22nd. So we transfer that. This is, if you hit context, it tells you what this was. This is the transcript made while listening to that record while looking through the telescope, saying that she was there while he was stumbling around outside. So we want to transfer this. And then you want the note from Sheila that says Larry came home stinking drunk last night, which also has the 23rd on it. That over. Here, you down here, you're here. So we're connecting this guy to here, Tuesday. And then we're going to connect that, right? Yep, Larry stumbling around outside the gate. Puts us at the place. And then this one goes to Larry comes home stinking drunk last night. Let's check it. Cross our fingers. Yes! 3 for 3.
That's it. By the police's account, Shirley had access to the same type of rope and chloroform of a sort. Match that with the telescope as an attack weapon, and I think I have all the means I need. I can even place her at the window watching over Charlotte May just minutes before she was taken. I spent so much time looking at the McKees and Harold Levy. It's Shirley. It has to be. Dear God, I hope I'm not too late. Time to gather my neighbors and share my suspicions. Put an end to this once and for all.
All right. Well, that's going to be where we're done for today. So we finished up all of the Shirley Downes observation, pub, and evidence review. Next time we'll do the accusation and the epilogue. Hopefully this helped, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.